Hello, and welcome to San Lando Sound Waves. I'm Tom Penny, and this is week 18, day 86. And today we're reading from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land that I'm about to give to them, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and then the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. And as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And now let's read and reflect on our 7 arrows or 7 questions. Number 1, what does this passage say? What did this passage mean to its original audience? What does this passage tell us about God? What does this passage tell us about humanity? What does this passage demand of me? How does this passage change the way I relate to people? What does this passage prompt me to pray to God? Now let's read a brief devotional about this passage from our book, The 7 Arrows. God appointed Joshua to lead the people of Israel following the death of Moses. The book bearing his name begins with a call to action. The second generation of those who escaped from Egypt were ready to take the land. What's interesting about the conquest of the Promised Land is that God had already pledged to give the people the land. The inescapable outcome was this: watching a football game you are recording when you already know what the score is. God's people would certainly inherit the land, as they needed to do, and trust God, keep His commandments, and have confidence in His promises. The strength and courage Joshua called them to was not based on might or power of the nation, but on the glory of God. Since He was all-powerful, they had nothing to fear if they would simply do what He said. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you will tune in again tomorrow.